my goodness. I took out the GoPro. I'm shooting with the GH5 today. I figured I'd probably talk about how to sell your car if you're looking to sell a vehicle. And here are the things that I did to help sell my car very quickly. The first thing I did is I took a lot of pictures with my iPhone. And you're going to want to do the outside, all around the car, engine bay, inside, a shot of the instrument cluster with the mileage on it, a shot of the entertainment system, or the front inside of the car, the back of the car. Another thing that you're going to want to do is, when you list the vehicle, think carefully about the condition and the price. In my case, because my car was 9 going on 10 years old, but it did have low kilometers, 118,000 kilometers for a 2012. It's pretty low. So what I did was I found the Kelly Blue Book private sale price, which is about five to 5,500. The dealer buy price was very low. It was like 1,500 to 2,000. So what I did was I said, you know what, we're going to set the floor at 3,000. I'd probably take lower, and I did. Had a young gentleman call me up literally 10 minutes after I posted the ad. He claimed to only have $2,500. He was buying for his sister, 16-year-old sister, who was going to get her first car. He was a little unsure about it because he was worried about title and if there was hail damage claimed, and there wasn't, although my car did have a bit of hail damage on it. So I priced it out. We did a quick haggle. I accepted $2,500, and that's really what drove the sale of this car. Was a low price. People are just jumping for vehicles that have low kilometers, especially for that age. So once he made the decision to buy the car, it was fairly quick to get it over it. Just take the plate off, give him the registration so he could bring it forward to register the car for his sister, and that's basically it. I had him sign a waiver. I handmade this. And basically it says this is a bill of sale, and I gave him a copy for this vehicle, for this VIN number, with no liens, sold as is, which is very important. His signature, my signature's on the bottom. It's just to protect yourself, because I've had actually, when I sold a car years ago, an Altima, I told the gentleman that it does have some starting issues. I did sell the car very cheap, I think $1,800, and then he came back a week later trying to get his money back, because he realized that no, this car does have legitimate issues. But you know what? He didn't have a leg to stand on, because I had him with the legal document there that he signed. So just be aware, when you sell vehicles, be honest with the buyer and put in that clause, like it's sold as is, no warranty, and that's pretty reasonable. And that's how I sold my car very quickly. I listed it under value a little bit. I was willing to just basically give it away for a little bit of cash. It was more liability to keep than to actually haggle over. So once we had the deal finished, it was quite a quick process. Give him the keys. Hopefully he's picked up the car by now. I haven't checked this morning to see if it's in my parking spot, but hopefully it's gone. And that's it. So I did have a Carfax printed for him to review, which is very helpful. And I don't endorse Carfax, but it does keep some of the maintenance records in Carfax. So if you go to like an oil change place, they'll actually list it on there, and it'll be visible in the Carfax. So any work that I had done through a mechanic that's registered will actually post this information. So you could see when I had my brake change done. You could see when I had the coolant flush done at Canadian Tire a few months ago. So all this maintenance is well logged into the Carfax. So yes, the Carfax is expensive, but it may give the buyer some confidence in knowing that you have actually a half-decent vehicle and that they may actually want to buy it. So to recap, I priced it very low, had all the documentation present for the Carfax, lots of pictures, and a quick test drive, and he liked the car. So that was it. And basically, once you have that, you'll get a lot of tire kickers on Auto Trader or Kijiji. That's just the nature of the business. You get people that just try to come in and scoop with really low prices. It's kind of a waste of time, so keep that in mind. If you list privately, there are people that just love dicking around and giving you ridiculously low ball prices. I don't go for that. I just on to the next. There's a lot of other buyers that'll pay the money you want. And yeah, so if you have a dollar figure in mind, keep to that, but don't keep a value that's ridiculously high. So I could have asked $6,000 for the car, and maybe I would have got it if I kept it on the market for months. But you know, it wasn't worth my time or hassle. I would have to find a place to park this vehicle. I have another vehicle coming soon, so this is just an easy way to get rid of a vehicle for a reasonable amount of money in a quick amount of time. And yeah, that's my tip for how to sell a car very quickly, is keep the price low, have a lot of photos, keep your listing very accurate, include a Carfax, and if someone's going to come down and visit, just make sure you have time. They come down, they take a look, and if they buy, you take the money and you're gone and it's finished. So it's a very streamlined process that I use for buying and selling. We'll get into how I buy cars later on. I don't go for any extras, but yeah, just wanted to share that tip.